Okay, welcome to this second video. In this presentation we will walk through the inspection module. And I start by logging in, which we showed in the first video. And in this case I go up and choose the inspection module up to the left. And here I get the all the menu items connected to the inspection module itself. As you can see here also, we have in this case the default window is the dashboard, where we can get a snapshot of different data, different information. Down here we can see that we have done some controls. We should have done some controls, and we have some future controls. So the green ones are the ones that have been performed. The red ones are the ones that should have been performed, but they have not been performed yet. And the yellow ones are the scheduled future inspections. And here you can also work on this dashboard to tailor it. And let's now take a look at the different menu items here. What we can start with is see what kind of assets do we have at the moment. So we go down here, we go to something we call the object instances. And here we can either select different parts of what we have in our system at the moment. As I explained in the earlier video, we have defined 3 areas: a modern market, a school, and a hotel. So let's say I choose all of this, and I can also pinpoint specific categories that I want to look at, but in this case I look at all categories. Okay, so we search now, see what we have in the system. So as you can see here, altogether total assets are 923, and these are divided on all these three areas. So let's limit this a little bit. Let's see how many do we have for the market itself. So I'll make another view, and we can see here we have 389 of these assets are connected to the market. If we instead take a look at the schools, so we can see that we have 200 assets connected to the schools. And finally we can take a look at the hotels. How many assets do we have for the hotels? And we have 334 assets. And in this way you can sort of dive down to the right level. Let's say for the hotel I want to check in the main building on the first floor. So you see the structure here. And the first floor, how many assets do I have? 36 assets. And these are all the assets we can see below here. The control area, what kind of category it is. In this case, a smoke detector. Where it is, and so on. So a lot of information connected to this, the different assets here. And we can upload all these assets through the back door, so to say. We can define them in a spreadsheet and then make a upload. Or we can also add directly in the system here. We can add new control areas and assets to be inspected. So either way to do that. So and here we also do all the scheduling. We also do the inspections. If you want to use the app inspection, if we want to use the web inspection, we go into this menu item here, and we choose what to inspect, but more of that in the next video. We have a lot of other things also in this, a lot about reports. There's a number of reports connected to the inspections, and all these reports can be tailored, or we can add also new reports, but this is a standard setup of reports. And what we also can do here is we can take a look at the controller dashboard, and this dashboard is then connected to a specific controllers, and we can also see also the controller performance. So in this case we have two users, Ledecky user and the Super Urban user. You can see Super Urban user had made 12 out of the total of 92 inspections. And in this way you can keep track of who is doing what, and when are they, when have they done these inspections. So it's a way of following up on the controller. Okay, so yeah, that's a little bit about this main thing, but let's also make one more thing here. We have these categories, and for Nigeria we have created, because in this setup we have more than Nigeria, we have other demo environments as well, but in Nigeria itself we have created 4 different areas, 4 categories. We have evacuation emergency exits, we have fire alarm, we have firefighting equipment, and we have risks general order. Let's say firefighting equipment, we have 3, divided that into 3 areas, like a fire extinguisher as an example, like that, and so on. And here we can, by using this menu item up to the right here, we can add new categories or add new levels under a specific, if you want to add some new firefighting equipment category, we just add that here. We put ourselves on this level, and we click the plus sign, and here you can define all that in the system directly. What we also can take a look at here is, depending on the category, how many, let's say, how many fire extinguishers do we have and where are they located. Okay, so in this case, so I choose the whole state, but I go down to the category and I choose firefighting equipment, I choose fire extinguishers, like that, and then I filter that. That means that we have a total of 41 fire extinguishers, and they are divided in all these different areas. And here you can also choose to take a look at all these at once. You can see down here we have at the market, in the shops, we have in the swimming pool house, with the hotel, and so yeah, exactly, you can see all of these here, and the control point is defined here. So and if you want to limit this more, we can say in the schools. Okay, how many fire extinguishers do we have? We have 15 fire extinguishers. So it's very easy to filter, and let's say you want to do an inspection on exactly only the fire extinguishers, you will very easily find them like this. Okay, this is a little bit about the inspection module.